Hey, this is Jamie from Powder 7, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about some of the measurements and dimensions of the different skis that we carry. When you call in, a lot of times we'll talk to you about waist width, or we'll give you 3 different measurements like the tip, the waist, and the tail. And then there's also this thing called rocker. And so I want to talk to you a little bit about that so you know exactly what I'm talking about. We have several different types of skis here, and let's see. So obviously when we talk about the tip of the ski, it's the widest part in the front of the ski. The waist measurement is right in here, right underneath your boot. And of course the tail measurement is in the end here. And you know, the last couple of years we've seen a lot of skis getting wider and wider and wider, but despite that, because of some of the really amazing side cuts, you can still ski those wide skis on the hard pack as well. Probably the first thing I want to talk about here is something called camber. If you put a ski together like this, and you see the space in between right here, that's called the camber of the ski. If you hold it together, obviously the ski goes flat. So the amount of camber in a ski that it has, the traditional camber is basically goes from the tip of the ski down to the tail. And prior to skis having rocker, this was the way that all skis were made, and they perform very well on groomed hard pack, that kind of thing. So if you're kind of an East Coast skier and you are going to be on hard pack a lot, you probably want a fully cambered traditional ski. However, there's been the advent of some different kinds of skis out there. This is where the rocker comes in. So this ski, if I hold it together, you can see that there is a traditional camber there, but if I squeeze it, you'll see that the end of the ski right here, actually there's a big space there. It comes apart, and that's called rocker. And what rocker does for you is, as you're going along, if you hit some softer snow or you know, some crud, that ski is going to tend to push you up to the surface, so it's going to provide flotation for you. And so you can take a ski that traditionally wouldn't necessarily be a good powder ski, and you put some rocker into it, and it will perform better in powder conditions. The other thing it does for you is that it tends to turn easier because you have less edge contact with the snow. So when you turn the ski up on edge, it catches that edge much more quickly and makes it an easier turning ski, so it's nimble. This ski here would be considered a free ride ski. So as you can see, when I hold the skis together, you have a little bit of camber in it. Not a lot. The camber goes from about here down to here. But what the real story with this ski is the rocker. You can see that you really get a lot of rocker in the tip of the ski and also in the tail of the ski. This is a super nimble ski, but because it has the camber underneath your foot, it's still going to be able to carve on the hard pack, so it will get you wherever you need to go on the mountain. The other thing is, with this much rocker, it's going to float really well, and it's going to turn very quickly if you need it to. However, because of the traditional camber right from here to here, it's still going to hold an edge when you need it to. This ski here is a true powder ski, and this actually is a really modern design in that it actually, if you put it together, you can see that there's absolutely no camber in the ski whatsoever. This ski is all rocker. If you look down the end, you can see all the way to where your boot would sit, and the same for the front. So this is called a reverse camber ski, and this ski would do amazing things in powder and soft snow. If you get it on the hard pack, it's going to be a little bit more difficult because there's not much edge to get up on in order to hold your turn. So this would be a great ski for someone who, you know, had a couple pairs and wanted just a pure powder ski, or let's see, you know, possibly someone who, you know, just needs to add another sweet pair to their quiver. So in general, when you're looking for skis, you need to consider where you're going to be skiing, primarily hard pack or groomers, or if you're going to be all mountain, or if you're going to be mostly powder. And then you want to think about you know, which camber story is right for you, and finally what amount of rocker that you need. So obviously that's a lot of different things to consider, and so feel free to give us a call and we can talk to you about the different skis we have and we can recommend something that will work best for you.